I spent 100 days in Minecraft Tekkit. 100 days of a mod pack that's full of automating big machines and becoming pretty much undefeatable. But before we get started, please click the subscribe button. Only if you've enjoyed this video. So with no further ado, please enjoy this video. We started off like any other 100 days by punching a tree and crafting a wooden pickaxe. As Liam got a sapling, I collected some stone, and then Liam hunted and killed some sheep. I started collecting some wood with my stone axe and found a beehive that damaged us when Liam hit it.
Alright.
Then I started to mine some stone and fell into this cave when a creeper looked at me, and without him even knowing, Liam had saved my life. Then it started getting dark, so Liam made 2 beds and I ran into my bed like my life depended on it. By now I had collected over a stack of wood and started building a house. I made some charcoal and made some torches. And before we knew it, it was getting dark. So we went to sleep as the house was almost done. So I decided to go into the caves and find some materials as Liam finished off building the house. By the time that I was done with mining, Liam needed some help with finishing up the house as it started to get dark once again. I started smelting all the materials that I found in the cave, and then the next day started. Liam had finished building the house as I went back into the mines looking for diamonds to start with my main plan to beat this game. I ended up strip mining until the day had ended and got incredibly unlucky. I had not found a single diamond. I continued looking for that one diamond, and after another 20 minutes, I gave up and went back up to the surface as Liam had finished off building the house. Then we decided to make full iron armor and upgrade the house by making some iron chests and furnaces. The next day I went back into the mines, but this time with Liam, hoping to find that one diamond. So I started digging down once again, with the plan being to mine to Y level 11 and strip mine until I found that one diamond. And before we knew it, it was day 7, because strip mining is boring and I can't write a good script about it because it's just doing this the whole time. We continued strip mining for that one diamond, but we weren't having any luck, as we were mining for almost 30 minutes now in total. After being in the mines for over 40 minutes, I had enough. Were diamonds that rare in Tekkit? So I did some research and found something called a mining rod. This item, called a mining rod, was a device that could detect ore by right-clicking on it if you are in the mines. Luckily for us, this item was craftable, so I went back up to the surface and crafted this item, and then it started getting dark again, so we went to sleep. Then I made Liam the same mining device and went back into the mines, and in seriously no time, I had found some diamonds that were right next to us this whole time. We kept finding more and more and more diamonds with this overpowered mining device. This meant that we could finally start becoming very overpowered. But we were still only at the beginning of that. So we crafted the chest that we thought would make us super overpowered. But then this happened. I crafted the wrong chest. Luckily though, this chest was needed to make this super powered, overpowered chest. But to craft this chest, we didn't just need that one single diamond. We needed 4 diamonds to make this, and also 4 obsidian, which meant that I needed 3 extra diamonds to make the diamond pickaxe so I could mine the obsidian. So I went once again back into the mines with a water bucket in one hand and a diamond pickaxe in my other hand, and ran to the lava pool that I had found earlier and mined enough obsidian to make a nether portal and, more importantly, the energy condenser. Now this chest is called the energy condenser. An energy condenser does this. Basically, what this does, it converts any item that you select by placing the item in the top left of the chest here. This item, like all the other classic Minecraft items, have what is called an EMC value. And now if I place lots of junk in this chest, like for example cobblestone, all of that cobblestone will convert into the item that I placed in the top left of this chest. I hope that makes sense. By the time I had finished crafting this chest, it was getting dark and we went to sleep. Liam and I woke up and decided to go to the nether, but for some reason I needed more obsidian. So I went into the mines and collected 15 obsidian then returned to the house and AFK'd there with Liam until it got dark again, and then I went to sleep. I don't know why we did this. Weird. Anyway, today I built a nether portal while Liam started making a quarry. I went into the nether portal and grabbed some nether quartz and glowstone dust. While I was mining the nether quartz that was like 10 blocks away from my portal, I found a nether fortress. Then I went back into my nether portal
I found 2 fortresses.
and found another fortress. One fortress in front of the nether portal and one behind. I went into the nether only because I wanted to make an EMC table. And now we had entered the end game without us even knowing. The next day I started helping Liam building a quarry by crafting an engine. Liam grabbed the engine and attached it to the quarry, and then he needed some lava, so I went into the mines to grab him some. Then we both spent the rest of the day trying to work out how this machine works. So I collected some oil and tried adding it into the quarry. It took all day trying to find all of that oil. By the time Liam and I had added it all to the quarry, it was getting dark, so we went to sleep. Then we woke up and started adding some water into the machine, but still didn't know how to turn the machine on. So Liam decided to research it, and all we needed was a redstone torch. Yeah, a redstone torch. Have I ever told you guys that I'm terrible at redstone? I have? Well, yeah, I'm not a redstone user. I'm a PvPer. It was getting dark, so we started connecting the quarry to our chest by attaching these pipes. Then I started upgrading our chest, and thought that the alchemical chest was just as good as the crystal chest, until Liam told me otherwise. It's the same.
No, the other one has more, right?
Later, a creeper came and blew everything up. But luckily the quarry auto-fixed itself. The plan was to automate the quarry to automatically store all of the mined up items into the energy condenser, which meant that in time we would collect enough EMC that would turn into infinite diamonds. So that's exactly what we did. As the machine was doing its thing, I decided to make a sapphire pickaxe and sword. Then I showed Liam what I made and ended up calling it Amethyst. Yeah, nice, right?
What's that?
It's amethyst. You can have them. I'll give it to you. They cost a lot of EMC, but I'm nice.
You mean sapphire?
Yeah, sapphire.
You said something else.
Did I say something else?
I thought you did.
I started to get bored, so I went online to find methods to gain EMC even faster. And before I knew it, it was getting dark, so we went to sleep. When I woke up, I knew exactly what to do. I introduced to you the Destruction Catalyst. It pretty much does this. Now look how fast I found these diamonds. Yeah, pretty overpowered, right? So I did this for the rest of the day, while Liam was building a new quarry. The next day I was still in the mines, trying to find a lot of diamonds, while Liam was AFK. Because Liam couldn't do anything else since I had taken the EMC table. And at the end of that day, I finished off mining, and almost had 1 million EMC. Then Liam showed me what he was up to. Then a creeper blew up behind us, so we went to sleep. And then day 18 started. I convinced Liam to come into the mines with me, so I gave him the Destruction Catalyst and explained how to use it, and we went mining. But because Liam made so many quarries, I could not find the entrance to our mine. Luckily, Liam did. We were doing this for about 10 minutes straight. Yes, I know, very entertaining. But within 10 minutes, I got over a stack of diamonds. But Liam wasn't that lucky. He only got like 7. Then our internet stopped working. Oh right, the internet's down. About 5 minutes later, the internet started working again. We continued mining for another 10 minutes. Then the next day started, so Liam decided to find a better way to earn EMC. So we went back up to the surface and found out that filling an oil bucket on the surface gives you over 10,000 EMC per bucket. So Liam made as many buckets as he could and started filling his inventory up with oil buckets, as I was in the mine collecting as much EMC as possible. We did this for an hour straight, and I had over 5 million EMC. Unfortunately though, Liam didn't do so well, and that's completely my fault, because I was being selfish and kept the EMC table for myself the whole time. So while I was mining for an hour straight, Liam didn't do much, because he also needed the EMC table. I'm sorry, Liam. It was day 22 and I had found a video on how to get infinite EMC by making this really cool machine. But to make this machine would have easily cost us over 10 million EMC, but we decided to make it anyway. A very slow version of it. For this machine we needed something called an energy collector and an antimatter relay. We also needed our trusty watch of flowing time and a dark matter pedestal. After we had crafted all of these items, we went to sleep. I woke up and built the machine. Yep, this is the machine, guys. This is like level 1, and there are like 100 levels in total. I don't know how it works, but pretty much it generates EMC without us having to do anything. The next day, I went and upgraded the machine by placing more antimatter relays next to it, and for the next 10 days, that's all I did. I upgraded the machine to the max. Seriously, 10 days of only doing this. And now look how much EMC we're earning per second, and it's only day 33. To be continued.